And although Maine's election process was mostly smooth on Tuesday, some people reportedly faced intimidation and harassment while voting. And as News Center Maine's Alex Haskell reports, those claims caught the attention of the League of Women Voters.
This year, we were in more polling places than we had ever been before.
More than 115 nonpartisan volunteers spread out across 83 cities and towns, part of a multi-year project organized by the League of Women Voters of Maine.
Our focus was on Election Day, doing observation.
Anna Keller is the League's executive director. Broadly speaking, volunteers with the organization say they didn't find many obstacles or disruptions at polling places. However, observers report witnessing multiple incidents of racial intimidation, one case occurring in Trenton.
A voter of color was experiencing the person in front of them in line speaking loudly about how voters should speak English and how he'd be happy to show a voter ID, and interpreted that as an attempt at intimidation for that voter.
Another incident happening in South Portland. Keller says a person of color was approached outside the community center and asked who they were voting for in a hostile manner. The city clerk says an election warden confirmed the person was an eligible voter.
While she was there, she was able to identify to the warden the person that she experienced this encounter with, who was already in line to vote. So the warden approached them, addressed the conversation with them as well to make sure that they were leaving the polling location as soon as they voted.
In a report, the League writes it's possible to connect both incidents to the spread of disinformation about non-citizens committing voter fraud. Their situations, Keller says, can cause eligible voters to be afraid to go to their own polling location.
It's important that everyone is able to go and vote safely and with confidence and to not be harassed.
For this to happen, Keller says those in positions of power and candidates running for office have an obligation to tell their supporters this behavior won't be tolerated. In South Portland, Alex Haskell, News Center Maine.